Hello, I'm Tarryl Clark, the state senator from St. Cloud and the Senate Assistant Majority Leader. Today, just talking a little bit about what balancing the budget really means. We talk about the fact we have a constitutional requirement to balance our budget, unlike the federal budget. But what does that mean? I mean, it really does mean we have to balance it, just like all of us in our homes have to balance our checkbooks. We don't get to pull money out of the air and pretend like we have it. We have to do it the hard way. Right now, the deficit's so big, at $6.4 billion, it means each one of us, including our children, would have to come up with $1,200 apiece just to deal with the deficit. That's not for paying for any new services, that's just for dealing with the hole that we have. So we went out and talked to Minnesotans, listened is what I really should say, because Minnesotans talked to us and we heard about how should we resolve this crisis, this situation we had. And they told us many different things, but there was a lot of themes that went through it. Making sure that we had a balanced approach, that we were cutting things, but that we weren't gutting the state, that we were all in it together, that we would share in the pain, that we would make sure that for those that were hardest hit by the economy, that they were going to be able to get some help. And for those who maybe have some extra resources, they would pitch in as well. They made sure that we were knowing that shifts and gimmicks aren't things they're excited about. And at the end of the day, the budget really did need to be fair and it needed to be balanced. So we've taken that to heart. And through that, we are making a lot of cuts. We're proposing more cuts in the Senate than the governor is proposing, not because we want to and not because it's not painful, but because we have to because of this budget deficit right now. And we're proposing revenue increases, not because we want to, but because we have to right now. Now, as we are moving through the next few weeks of session, those are the things you should be looking for is, are we actually balancing the budget? Is it fair? Is it something where people are all participating? And are we going to be able to create a pathway out of this economy, this economic problem, so that we have prosperity for all in the future? Now, in contrast, the governor's budget it looks pretty good, maybe at first glance to some, because it sounds like we don't really have much of a problem. We just need to tighten the belt loop a little bit. But the bottom line is that he's shifting a lot of money. He's borrowing money, tomorrow's money, today, essentially kind of like a payday loan situation, which I think we all know is a really costly way to do things. He has a lot of one-time money. He is proposing cutting over 100,000 people off of their health insurance. It would eliminate over 11,000 jobs in the private sector and healthcare. And at the bottom end of the day, we would still have a really large deficit in as little time as a year and a half. So while it's hard to do, we think we need to get past that and make sure that we're doing the hard work right now, that we all do come together. We share in the pain. We modify things, reform some things. That's another thing people were talking to us about. And then get this budget balanced, move on with the economy, and then with our families together, start building towards a better state in the future. I'm State Senator Tarryl Clark, and if you, as usual, want to reach me or any of our other members or give us ideas about this budget, go to www.senate.mn. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.